Hi guys. Third time I'm trying this. Should I say Mercury and retrograde together in one? It's been one of those days. Nothing is working. Nothing. Technology-wise, nothing. So hopefully now I can record this all the way. And this is gonna be a very quick read, apparently, because it's not letting me do anything here. This is gonna be a quick spread. I'm not gonna do any clarification. Whatever comes up for you, it comes up. That's how I'm gonna read it for you. We're gonna do earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. And one day when I'm ready to share why I chose this kind of order to the signs that I read, you're gonna think I'm probably a geek, and I will tell you though, but not now. Probably in a live session. I want to know what your input is on that. So maybe some of you know, but until then, dun dun dun. So yeah, let's begin. The timestamps are gonna be in the description box or in the both in the comment box also. So we're starting with Capricorn. Let's see. So this is gonna be a spread where we're gonna look at where you're at in regards to whatever connection you're in. It doesn't have to be a partner, you know, a commitment. It can be a family member, a friend, whoever's in your energy at this time, a lot. Then we're gonna look into your person's energy and then into the connection's energy. And then I'm gonna pull an advice for you, okay? So Capricorn. Let's see. Card at the bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Wands. You may be dealing with a Leo here, or you may be in this energy of being very charismatic, very ambitious. You know, this is the kind of person that enters the room and everybody takes notice, and they're starting to act silly because they want to impress this person. For you, in regards to this connection, you get Justice, the Sun, and Two of Swords. I feel like you may be in a place where you're looking to balance things out in this connection. This connection may be a little bit out of sorts, and you may be trying to bring it back to the positive energy and positive relationship that you had with this person in the past. However, you are at a little bit of a crossroad and a standstill at the same time, I would say. You are not budging from here energetically. You know you want to work on this, but at the same time you're not. I feel like you're waiting on your partner to contribute here. I feel like you put a little bit of something out there and now you're waiting for them to react, to respond to whatever it is that you put out there. So you are wanting some sort of balancing of things, but you also want equal participation to make that happen. You're not going to do this all by yourself. For your partner, oh, okay, so they're not acting on this at all. So that might frustrate you a little bit. However, they are going through a shitload of things. And they do want to put this burden, this whatever happened between you guys, they do want to put it behind them. It also keeps them up at night. It also keeps them very, very stressed out. But they are currently not taking any action. That's for sure. They're not doing anything about it. They do want to do something, but they're not currently. Your connection. You've got the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. There's... one of you is more mature about the situation at the time. One of you is very practical about it, is very rational, very grounded. They know how to, well, they have a sense on how to fix this. And while the other person, even though they do want to fix this, it doesn't seem like they have a full grasp on it. It doesn't seem like they might not know how to currently, even though they do want to. They might not know how to, and they might react foolish to whatever it is you're proposing here to be fixed. All right, so let's give you some advice. Let's pull an advice for Cappy. You get the Six of Cups as an advice. So this is actually somebody that you consider your soulmate. You consider them to be, you know, the one that completes you. And they feel the same way about you. So I think it's just you're just going through this kind of a stage where you're trying to fix some sort of a situation that went maybe a little south here in the connection. And you see that they're not getting involved in it, and it's pissing you off. But I think that they do want this, but they're not acting on it yet. So I think you need to wait for them if you want to. You know your situation better than me, but it's kind of looking like they're not doing shit for now. And if you want to wait, wait. If not, not. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, let's see. Virgo, at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away from something that's not fulfilling them emotionally anymore. And your first card in your energy regarding this is the Six of Swords, which means pretty much the same thing. You're walking away from something. You're leaving something behind. So in your current energy towards this person, it's looking like you... It's so clear that I don't even want to say it. It's looking like you're putting something behind and starting to work on something new. And it might be for yourself. I don't even know if it's with another person. And it's also looking like you may need a lot of strength to pull this off. But I think you're gonna do it. Your person, they are actually seeing you as the Holy Grail. They're seeing you like, you know, you're their everything. And they want to start things up with you again. And they want to offer you the world here. They see you as their life partner. And they want to start things up with you again. And for the connection, there seems to be some action taken towards this partnership. But there also seems to be some resistance. And I think the resistance part is on your side. I think they are coming in with the offer, and they do want to fix things, balance things out, and they want to offer you a lot of emotions, a lot of stability, a lot of everything, and you're resisting it. It's not looking like it's a lot of resistance, but you're resisting it, definitely. So let's pull an advice for Virgo. The Emperor came out in the advice. This is definitely a power couple kind of thing. This is a person wanting to come to you, which I think this is you in this case, the Emperor. And they do want to offer you something, but somebody's refusing to see the truth in a situation here, and they might pass the offer. I feel like you're in a place where you balance things out in the sense that, I mean, you're a Virgo, duh. I don't think you're thinking about this very emotionally. I think you're very grounded, very thought out. This connection, whatever happened here, was very thought out on your part. But there is this sense of stubbornness here a little bit on your part. They're coming to offer you love, and you don't even want to hear about it. It's like, no. I don't know what happened in the past. It's not very clear what happened, but it's just showing me what's happening now. And it's looking like somebody is definitely charging in to offer you something. And you do not want to deal with that. Not anymore. But this is a very powerful couple here. So, you have your reasons. You know what happened there. I don't. Somebody's not looking at things very, very clearly. And they're acting out of a little bit of stubbornness there. So, speaking of stubborn, Taurus. Stubborn much, Taurus? Nah. Not Taurus. Never. What's stubborn to Taurus? I'll tell you everything. Yeah, you know what? I thought Leos were stubborn until I got to deal with a Taurus. Leos, you ain't got shit on Taurus when it comes to stubbornness. Let me tell you that. Taurus, you're gonna get a Leo card in this deck because it's popping up in the shuffle here. You're gonna get the Sun. Speaking of Leos and Tauruses being stubborn. You know. So, let's look at Taurus here. So Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, you get the Page of Pentacles. There may be some offer here regarding whatever this is. I don't know if it's from you or your person. In regards to how you feel about this connection, where you're at. You get Judgment, you get Four of Pentacles, and you get Eight of Cups. So it feels like you may be reconsidering something about this connection. You may be in that place where you can't decide whether to go with it or pull back from it. You are actually dropping something, that's for sure. You're leaving something behind, something that doesn't serve you anymore. And at the same time, I feel like there's a sense here of being a little afraid to lose something in the process, and it's not looking like you're being afraid of losing feelings. It's looking like you're a little afraid to lose financially. You are gonna walk away, but you're also thinking that there might be a loss on your part in your material world. Your partner. Your partner wants to offer you something. They want to offer you a solid partnership, a love partnership here, but they're not doing it. They feel like they can't do it yet because they're still working through something that I feel like they did to themselves pretty much. They put themselves in their head too much. They thought about things a little too much. So now they're trying to get out of that. And once they're done with that, they're ready to offer this brand new love. To feed this connection here. For your connection, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the World, and the Six of Wands. It feels like singlehood is over for you two, and then it's leading you straight to a new beginning. The singlehood hard card is coming to an end, and the World is leading you straight to something that's going to be very, very victorious. This is public recognition. This is victory in one word. So, let's pull an advice for Taurus. Taurus, was I saying you're stubborn? This is stubborn. This is holding on to something. This is in your spread, of course. I'm joking about that. I love my Tauruses, even though you can be stubborn. But you know that, so I'm not telling you anything new here. So, I don't know. It looks good, Taurus, but let's pull up some advice for you. I think it's time to put your swords down. I think it's time to address that heartache that you possibly dealt with recently. And let that go, and this is interesting. This is an air sign person here. This is somebody that's very analytical, somebody that's very up in their head a lot, but they're very smart, very intelligent person. But also in this card, there's a Leo here, which I never got to see, because when I first saw this card in the spread, I was thinking it's the King of Wands, and that's a Leo, a fire sign there. So this was interesting that popped up here. But definitely you need to put this behind you. This hurt, this separation, this divorce, whatever the hell caused hurt for you. It's going away. It's fading out. You're fading it out. And then I feel like this is either the person you want to head to, or this is you being very determined and very, you know, very articulate about what you want. Which I think is good. So, Taurus, that was that. Fire signs. Let's look at fire signs. I think it's 90 degrees out. I wanted to go to the beach today because I've been planning that for months. And with this kind of summer, I just want to kill myself because this is not... Since I got limited time at home, because my job is taking me away from home, when I come here, every time I get here, even though it's warm and even though it's nice and all that, well, not nice, this is 90 degrees with probably 80% of humidity is not nice. But today they didn't say anything about raining. And now it's like, it's looking like a tornado's coming. So I'm not going to the beach. So I'm skipping the beach again. Anyway, Aries, we were saying card at the bottom of the deck for you, Aries, you get the Lovers. So this is about love, definitely. For you, Aries, in your current energy, in regards to this person, you get Strength, you get Page of Swords, you get Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're planning... There's something you're working on here, and I feel like it's planning on how to approach this person that you're interested in. You may be dealing with a Leo or an Earth sign here. But I think you're at the stage of planning your way in. For your person, your person feels a little burdened by whatever it is they're going through, but they're also very determined to get to this happy place, to get to this solid commitment with you. Being burdened doesn't necessarily mean that the person is not going to work for it anymore. It means that they probably invested something in this and they feel a little, you know, burdened by it, but that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm not going to do anything about it anymore. I'm not going to put in any more effort. Doesn't mean that, because I see them that they're very, very determined to work towards whatever this is. In your connection, I feel like there's outside influence here. I feel like there's a lot of people here trying to interfere with whatever this is, this connection. And I feel like you're kind of like in that place where you're starting something up with this person, and a lot of people have a lot of opinions about it. And the advice here for you or for the both of you is to block them out and to listen to what you feel and what you want to put into this situation, what your thoughts are, not your family's thoughts, your friends' opinions, you know, things like that, because I feel like you get a lot of opinions about whatever it is that you're doing here. So yeah, this is the connections energy here. let's pull some advice for you. This is something that you wanted for quite some time, possibly. If not, it's something that you really, really want, and you're gonna get whatever this is, this connection, this. But you need to be patient. There needs to be a lot of thinking about it and planning about things and patience in it, because it's coming, but it's coming very, very slow. It's happening for you for sure, but it's happening slow. And it might discourage you. You're a fire sign, you want things fast. So, you know, take your time with it, grow it, and be patient. Be very patient with it. All right, let's move on. I hope that's not my dog barking outside, because as far as I know, he's in the house. So if that's my dog, there's going to be an issue. But I don't think so, because he doesn't know how to get out all on his own. So, sure does sound like him. Leo. Let's see where Leo's at. Leo, you get the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the energy that's surrounding this reading. So either somebody's coming in to communicate very fast, or you may be going and communicating something. In your current energy towards this person, I see you coming out of a time of despair, pretty much, of depression, of feeling like you're down and you can't get up. But you're coming out of that, and you're heading straight towards a commitment here. And it's looking like it's very solid, very loving, very everything you can imagine here. For your person wants to balance things out with you. So if in the past your person wasn't offering as much as you did, now they want to offer you that. If this is, I don't feel like this is somebody new though. It may be though. If it's a new partner, they're gonna offer you exactly what you're looking for, that equal give and take, that partnership that you wanted for so long. And if it's the old person, not old, they don't have to be old. If it's the past person, they want to balance things out with you. They want to be fair to this connection here. For the connection energy, that's interesting. You get the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. This may be the situation as it was in the past. Somebody feels like they're putting in the work, and somebody else feels like, yeah, I'll take it, but I'm also gonna go this way and see what they have, next door, and see what's up there. Like, they weren't kind of participating in this fully. So this kind of feels like it's the dynamic as it was before. And I feel like it's going to be straightened out with this. Secrets are coming out. Somebody is going to come and confess to why they acted the way they did. And it feels to this person, whoever's confessing here, it feels like by saying what it is they need to say, that they're going to balance things out with you. All right, so let's pull up an advice for you. Wow, everybody's getting the Magician in their advice. That's a good card to have, although sometimes it can be bad. But in this case, I think it's good because somebody here is manifesting a brand new loving beginning. And I think it's your person. They want a solid partnership. They want their happiness. And they think you are their happiness, and they are here to give it to you. And they can actually do that. They have all the tools to do that. All right, Leo. So let's move on to Sagittarius. Saggy. Did you fix that heartache yet? You were starting to work on that, weren't you? Alright, so Saggy, let's see. Wow, this didn't stop yet. That's good. I might make it to the end. Why did I have to jinx it? Please don't stop. Alright, Saggy, let's see. You're still dealing with a Taurus person or earth sign here. Swear to God, you're not like every time in a Sagittarius reading, the King of Pentacles shows up. Alright, so the bottom of the deck card, the overall energy for this reading, you've got the Empress. This is an ugly Empress actually in this card, I feel like. Doesn't she look kind of ugly? You can't really see it. She looks kind of ugly compared to all the other Empresses. I think I need glasses, I swear to God. I'm starting not to say that anymore. Okay, but this doesn't look like... I should go get glasses and then I'll tell you about this Empress. So that's possibly you, possibly your person, seeing them as that, as, you know, the kind of person anybody would want to commit to. That may be you or your partner here. In your energy. There's some sort of a balancing of things. Somebody is trying to make things even between you in this connection. Somebody's trying to even things out. That's what it's looking like. And there also needs to be a lot of patience with this from your part. You need to be patient. I think you are the one that's trying to balance things out, to make things right in this connection. Your person here, whoever you're dealing with, they also want to make things work. They may be a little immature though, a little, but they are working towards a partnership, a solid commitment here. For the connection, the connection still has a little bit of work here to do. There are some secrets here. There's some deception. There's something that one of you or both of you can't quite see clear. And I think it's surrounding this sort of deception kind of energy. This looks like the both of you kind of think of each other, that the other person tried to get away with something here. Like something wasn't quite honest here. Something was deceptive. And I feel like the both of you think that about each other, which is interesting. There's a lack of complete trust here. However, you got the Emperor here in the energy of the connection, and then you got the Empress. This is always a power couple. This is somebody that's fated to be together. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. You can, have a business partner that you're supposed to work with for the rest of your life. I don't know. You know the situation. But it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. It can be work-related. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. On your part, it's looking like you want things balanced. On their part, they're looking like they want this too. But the commitment, general energy here, it seems like there still might be some secrets in between you two that you need to talk about, be open about. So let's pull an advice for you, Saggy. So the cycle that you've been going through, that I've been reading for you, and this person keeps popping up and you keep resisting healing that heartache caused by them. That's what I kept getting for you in the past. It's looking like it's ending. It's looking like you're getting out of that state of, being betrayed, being deceived, being whatever. It's looking like you're working things out with this person. And it's leading you straight into this, which is a very stable home, stable family life, stable anything you want. So it's looking like you are gonna do great about this. Once this is, resolved, and I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's just things that you still need to discuss with your partner, it doesn't have to be secrets necessarily. It may be just that you think they have secrets. And if you talk about that and go over it, I think there's nothing that can be solved at this time. It's looking like you're at the end of that cycle of accusing them of being this and that, and you're getting over it and they're getting over it, and you're starting something from the beginning. Okay, Libra. Let's do Libra. When you're preparing to listen, like you look on YouTube and you find something very zen-like some music that's so relaxing, and you're looking to listen to that, and you plug in your headphones, whatever, and you have it in your head that this serene zen music is gonna start, and you're like, and then the next thing you hear is like, get this burger, the best burger we have, or those ads killed me last week. I was like, I found this guy on YouTube that sings, he plays Tibetan bowls, which some of them are very, very nice to listen to, for me at least. And now that they have 2 ads, it's kind of like, there goes my zen. And now I have to listen to this guy to fix this, whatever this burger commercial did to me, or, One of those weeks, I swear. But today, the computer not working, the phone's not working, technology is down, definitely. My dog's acting up. Humidity, look at my hair. I'm not doing shit to that hair. I'm just gonna let it be. Okay. So Libra, back to you. Back to Libras. Let's see, Libras, let's see what's going on. Are they finally communicating? Let's see. And the overall energy for you, the card at the bottom of the deck, you get the Empress. I feel like this is you. This is you just feeling empowered, feeling very good in your skin, in your own skin. There's something here that's ending for you in your current energy. It feels like this holding on to things too tightly. I feel like that's ending for you. If you're going through that, you know, being a little restrictive, a little, yeah, if this person comes back to me, I'll offer them some love. But most of the love I'll keep for me. I'm not giving them shit. I did that, been there, done that with them. I'm not giving them that. I feel like that's ending, though, for you. So you're opening up more and more to the possibility of them coming back to you and, you know, you being willing to offer them something. However, for that to happen, there's something you need to put behind. You need to... Maybe it's exactly this. Maybe it's exactly this kind of energy that you may not be aware that's in your presence. You may be a little defensive when it comes to this person. You may be thinking that if they're going to come back, I'm not going to give them too much. So I think this is the energy that you need to put behind here. Because something here is clearly ending, and I think it's that energy that needs to end for you in order for this to happen. Because you have been waiting for this for a while. Your person is very distressed, very depressed, very... And you know what's keeping them there? It's funny. They're thinking to come and offer you something, but they have no clue how to do it right. And it's keeping them very, very sad, very depressed. They might even be sick a little bit. But they're going over and over and over and over again. They're thinking about this. And they can't come up with the right answer. But they do want this. Definitely. This is looking like it's an offer of love, and they are going crazy about this. In regards to the connection, nobody's doing anything. There's here the energy of love, of a brand new beginning in love. But nobody's taking any action. Neither you nor your person. Nobody's moving. Nobody's doing shit. Everybody is... I feel like if there is going to be movement, it's going to be from your person. You've got more resistance here showing up than they do. But currently, nobody's taking action on this. So, Libra, let's pull some advice for you. If I see this card in your spread one more time, you may be dealing with a fire sign here. It's the same thing coming up for you over and over again. Specifically a Leo. You've got Leo here in the Two of Cups card, which is about lovers. And you've got the Queen of Wands here, which in this deck it's looking like it's a Leo. And with this, you get the Eight of Wands, which is fast, very fast communication. Coming in through text, email, whatever. You get the same thing at the end of your readings, I swear to God. Communication coming towards you fast from a very, very passionate, possible Leo person. But they have a lot of passion for you. And they're going to move fast when they decide to come in. For now, they're in this energy, I think. I think they're still thinking on how to approach this. But when they do, it's going to move in fast. So, sorry Libra, same story for you. I swear to God, this is so frustrating. For me even, it's starting to get frustrating. Come on, Libra's person, cross watchers. What's there to think about? Text, hi. That's it, hi. Don't do it though. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Just because I said so. That's just advice. Aquarius. Let's see. Wow, you're fast. You get the Page of Pentacles for your overall energy, the card at the bottom of the deck here, which is a brand new solid beginning in something. It could be. What I see here, the first thing that caught my attention in this reading, you've got 5 major arcana cards. That's a lot for a, what is this, 9-10 card spread. You know, the first layout of it. There could be a lot of universal help here with this situation, universal push towards something. For you, you're obviously concerned about this connection here. There's a connection that's in your focus right now. It's everything you can think about at this point. And I feel like it requires you to have a lot of strength for some reason, this connection. For your person, something is ending here. And I feel like you two may have had a lot of fights in the past. And I feel like they want to put that behind and want to fix that with you. But something is ending in their life right now. They're going through some sort of an ending here. Yeah. For your connection, for some reason in your reading, Aquarius, I got stuck. My head feels like it's empty. There's something in these cards that's making me. It's making me stuck. It's making me feel stuck. For your connection, I feel like there's the possibility of a brand new beginning here, but something can't decide on what they want. Something is very indecisive here, and I feel like it's your partner. Wow, I've never had this happen actually in a reading. Things do look pretty clear, but there's this sense of being stuck in something here. Being stuck maybe on a karmic cycle here. And it's feeling like something really, really needs to come to an end for this to start again, to have the potential of this Lovers card here, which is, you know, it's what you want, definitely. But something Something feels very, very stuck, especially with your person here. They are feeling... Even though I don't have any cards that clearly state that they are stuck, the energy surrounding them and the connection feels very stuck. So there is a potential for this relationship to work as long as something comes to an end. Definitely something really needs to come to an end to move forward. I don't know what. I think it's something from your person's side, not you necessarily. I think you're pretty determined about this, actually. Alright, let's pull some advice for you. This is one of the spreads where I want to clarify things, because it's, man, I never felt this before with this spread. Wow. The advice. The advice is to work on this and keep that determination that you're having towards it. And I feel like you're keeping it. And you are going to work on it. And that's how it's going to, you know, bring you what you need. But your focus is like, I know what I want. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it regardless. But for them, I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it here. It's not. It's just the sense of being stuck in something. Maybe they're stuck in a relationship. Maybe they're stuck in their head too much about something. But the advice is to go for it and keep going for it, because I feel like you are already going for it. But the advice is keep doing it. Gemini. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. Energy for the overall energy, the energy for the overall energy. Card at the bottom of the deck, the energy that surrounds this reading, you get the Page of Swords. This is somebody that wants to make an offer. A very well thought offer. This is going to happen fast. I don't know if it's you or the other person. In your current energy regarding this connection, this other person, it feels like you're walking away from a period of time where you are bored, you are unsatisfied with something, but you are leaving that behind and possibly wanting to offer something to a person. This is not something big, but it's something stable. It's looking like you thought about it. It's well thought of and well planned. For your person, they also want to come meet you halfway. It seems like they have an offer for you as well of a brand new beginning. It's looking like so fresh, such a fresh energy for the both of you. You know, it's looking like you're pretty much around the same age and you want pretty much the same things out of life. It's looking like that. However, your person is going through something right now. They're going through this massive change in their life. I don't know what it is. And since we're not clarifying, we're not really going to find out. But maybe it's going to come out. for the connection, somebody here, you or your person, wasn't seeing something very clear, was blind to something. And it feels like they didn't want to see the truth about something. But now they're seeing the truth about a situation. I think this Tower moment, I think this is them. And this card on their part, I think it's pushing them to, you know, take off the blindfold and look at things for what they are, not what you think they are, for what they are, actually. And I think that's what's happening. I think one of you is taking that blindfold off. And I feel like it's something that the universe is doing. They're not even aware of it. It looks like the universe is pushing them towards that. Like, come on, come on, come on, you can do it. And then they do it. But whatever this is, whatever's happening here requires a lot of patience from both your parts. And I feel like more from your part than your partner's part. Okay, so let's pull up some advice. This is a karmic partnership here that is happening. This is somebody that you dealt with in a previous life, for sure. However, usually when I look at this card, the Devil, I see it as being toxic, being, you know, obsessions are tied up to this card, all sorts of bad things. But in this situation, it just expresses to me that it's karmic situation here. And everything that surrounds that card is really not negative. You've got the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is the connection that you are you're willing to put in the effort for. And it's because something is kind of pulling you towards it. And there's a spiritual connection here that you can't really explain, but you're feeling like you're drawn to it, and you are going to put in the effort to make this work. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but you're willing to put in the effort, that's for sure. Okay, so Gemini, this is what I have for you. The energy that I felt for the both of you was very fresh, very young at heart. It was very happy, very joyful. It was a good energy to feel. Why do I have... No, it's good. All right, moving on to Pisces. Pisces. Let's see where you're at. Pisces, everybody gets pages, apparently. For their bottom of the deck card, you get the Page of Swords. This might be in regards to some sort of an offer coming in, a fast communication offer. In regards to you, your current energies in regards to this partnership, you may be very committed to this person already. You may be in a marriage or a committed relationship, but it feels like it's very solid. Something feels very solid about this for you. Not for me. I mean, for me, as I look at the cards, yeah, but for you, you feel very grounded, very solid in this. It's something that makes you feel that way, like you're in control, like, you know, everything's perfect, going perfect with this. There's equal give and take, there's stability, there's everything here. Your person. Your person is all the way in also. They might be more practical about this. They might be more grounded than you. You may be a little more passionate than they are at this point. They might be the one that is planning things out for this relationship to work. Like, they might be the ones that are thinking about the house, the kids, the everything. You know, about the stability in this. But they are really in this all the way. For the connection, the energies in the connection, I feel like, again, a marriage card shows up followed by a lot of communication about it. So somebody may be getting married, actually, here. Or talking about that, definitely. Talking about and planning a future together. Also, one of you, maybe the both of you, once this discussion is taking place, like, how do we do things? Let's plan this. So, do you want to have kids? Yes, I do. How many? 10. Hopefully not. I mean, up to you. Do you want dogs? Yes, I do. How many? 100. I'm filling up your house here, but this is kind of like the discussion of, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? And as soon as that happens, because it's going to be fast, it's going to be happening very fast, and there's going to be so much information that I feel like the both of you are going to be a little bit in this hermit kind of a stage where you're going to have to think about all that, you know, which is not a bad thing. I think that's good. But usually these things happen like progressively where, you know, today I'm finding out you want kids, and that's great. And in about a week or a month, if we're talking about that and we're planning that, we're establishing how many. For you guys, it's looking like it's all happening in like one date, and you're putting all of that together in one night, pretty much. So it's saying that at some point, maybe the both of you are going to step back a little and think about things in a more practical manner, you know? So let's pull up an advice for you. So things are happening for you and this person, and you are going to be happy, and you are going to have 2 kids, apparently. There's just 2 in this card. Maybe there's more coming. I don't know. For now, it's 2. So I think you settled on 2. I'm joking. But this does feel like it's somebody from your past. So it's either somebody that you're very committed to already, and you are planning for the future currently, and planning a lot. Or somebody you just started something with, but it's still somebody from your past. It's somebody, if you don't know this person, and I'm saying it's from your past, they could be from your past life. So you still know them, but you don't in this life. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. Let's move on to Cancer. Pisces, you're doing awesome. If you're not, I'm sorry, then this is not for you. But Pisces, you're doing awesome. All right. What did I say? Cancer? Cancer. What the hell, Cancer? Wow. Cancer, I feel like you don't want this reading. Do you? Don't you? Do you? I feel like you're a little scared about this reading. But let's see. Now I see why. The overall energy for this reading, the card at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Swords. This talks about somebody being very stressed out, very depressed, somebody that is in their head a lot and they're very anxious about something. And I feel like, as in your energy, you've got several options here. You've got several offers at the same time. I don't know if that's work and love or love and love or work and work. You know your options here, but there's a lot you're being offered at the same time, and you have no idea what to choose. You're very confused about things. And I think this is the Nine of Swords here, creating the Nine of Swords. For your partner, whoever is most strongly in your energy, they want to start up something with you, but they're not doing it. They're very sad, they're very depressed about something. They're in a pretty bad place here. But somewhere beneath the surface that's very depressed, they do want this new beginning with you. That may be what's keeping them depressed. You not deciding what you want, I think, is, because it's looking like they are in it to win it, but they're not really offering anything at this point because they're depressed as hell here. For the connection, there are some secrets here involved in this connection. For some reason, I'm feeling like it's mostly related to your part here. You're holding back some things from your partner, I feel like. You may have your reasons, but there are some hidden truths in this connection here. Somebody's not being truthful all the way here. And somebody acts kind of like a little bit of there's this childish kind of energy here, that they want to jump into something, but they're not thinking it through. They just want to try it out. They're like, yeah, I'll try this, why not? And the other person, I feel, is more involved, it's looking like they're putting in more effort than the person that's childish here, that's acting childish. I don't know if they are childish. Yeah, I feel like that person feels like they're fighting a lot more for this than you are, because I feel like this is you that's not making your mind up. And it's not because, it's looking like things are coming to you. It's not your fault. You just can't decide. That's the problem. And I feel like you're not telling your person that you have so many options. But they know. They can feel it. So this Nine of Swords here, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is your person, the overall energy. I feel like they're pretty down about this whole situation. So let's pull up an advice for you. So you are looking for a stable commitment, possibly a marriage even. And I feel like you're very determined about that. That aspect I know you are very determined about. But you're still in this place where you can't decide. Maybe you can't decide who to offer this to. But it's here in your energy as, pretty much I see this more as what's in your mind and what you're determined about and what you want your life to look like. You have that idea and it's fixed and it's yours and it's what you want. But with all these offers coming at you, I feel like you're a little bit thrown off. Like, I don't know who I should have this with at this point. You know, so I feel like there's a lot of determination in this advice. Like, all put together, it's like somebody knows what they want for sure, but I still feel a little sense of indecisiveness here on your part. So figure that out, and you know, go with whichever option you want, but make up your mind. That's the bottom line. Scorpio, final sign. Let's see what's happening for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Wow, it's looking like it didn't cut me off. Yay! Well, hold on. Got one more. I got Scorpio, and then you can, you know, you can do whatever you want, but hold your horses a little bit. Scorpio, the bottom of the deck, here you've got Justice. You might be going through a legal case currently. You may be dealing with a Libra also. Or you may want justice in a situation. For your current energies, I feel like you want to take action towards this partnership. You want to charge in. Why does this feel more like charging out of it? There is this partnership, but it's looking like it's behind you, or it's trying to be behind you. And it's looking like you're charging out of it very fast. I usually want to put a positive spin on things, but the way the cards are arranged, it's looking like you're coming out of it and you're getting out of it fast. And this might be this card here, dealing with a court case, a divorce possibly, and if that's the case, I'm sorry to hear. Your person's energy, they're also putting a partnership behind. They are dropping something, and they are very determined in doing so. They're very passionately leaving this. It's looking like you're kind of on the same page, like you kind of both want this for some reason. And it's not looking confusing at all on your part or your partner's part. It's looking like you're in your strength when you take this decision. It's like you're very determined about this. It's not looking like it's something sudden. It's not looking like it's throwing you off course. It's looking like this needs to happen. And it's looking like two people here agreeing on that. You know, being on the same page with that. Yeah, for your connections energy, somebody here was juggling. It may be your partner, it may be you, it may be both. Somebody, I feel like, was actually thinking of this connection as a burden, as something that was preventing them from their true love, or going out and finding love. You know, I feel like this relationship burdened the both of you, and you were both searching for love here, but you couldn't find it. You both wanted that, but I see none of that in both of your energies here. I just see the need to fly away from it. Move away from it. Because I feel like the both of you know that there is love out there for you, but not in this situation. It's very balanced, and like if you had any fights with this person in the past or things like that, this is the one thing that you could both agree on. That's what it's looking like. You finally found something you could agree on, and that's living this. Okay, Scorpio, sorry if you're going through that, but as long as, you know, it makes you happy and that other person happy, hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's pull up an advice for you, Scorpio, and then we are out of here. And then it's gonna take me about 10 hours to upload this, because that's how my day has been. But at least I recorded it. Ha ha. Joke's on you, camera. Hold on, give me 1 second to pull the advice here. Yeah, you're finally seeing things clearly now for what they are. It felt like you were stuck in a situation, but finally you are seeing clear what you need to do about this. It felt almost like you were stubbornly holding on to this, although it didn't quite bring you any kind of benefits here. So kind of like, no, let's try this. Even though there's no love, let's still try this. But I feel like somebody has woken up from this. Somebody is finally, and I feel like it's the both of you again. There has been some resistance here and there, but it feels like somebody really knows what they want at this time. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's your partner, I don't know if it's both. Flip the energies as you may. So, Scorpio, it's looking like you're finally letting something go. You've been trying for a while. Or you're heading in that direction. So this is what I have for you guys. Again, timestamps are going to be below in the description box and also in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. I love you guys. And I will see you next time. Bye.